What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back in Etheria. All right, so this is actually weekly reset right now. So the cool thing about that is you get all of this stuff back in the store that you can actually take part in again, which is another boost to your account. So the very first thing I'm literally taking off the bat is bam this, because this is a major boost to the account, because this is going to allow you to actually upgrade some characters. That's just useful off the bat, and then you would just go from there. The next one will probably be the special training, but I don't have enough for that right now, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. Matter of fact, I'll probably take that too. And this, I was gonna hold it, but all of this is useful because what this allows you to do is just go through skill upgrades and everything else like this. And every day they give us this currency anyway. So I can just come back in later and then probably get the special training box as well. And everything else is just kind of like this there. We could probably even get like the scientific cultivation now. And then, yeah, then we can just go back and get everything else after that, which is pretty cool. So story-wise, I have done everything for the most part that you can currently do in the beta. We knocked out everything. I don't want to spoil any of this, so if you get to this point, you can just get it. Pretty interesting right there. You get the to be continued, and what you do from here is just kind of like keep testing, keep building characters, and try to go towards the gear in game, because you can't technically get the end game for the story because it's not in the game, but it's definitely worth doing it for the gear, so you can see how the gear works. You can see how getting shells work together with characters, because that's pretty important, and start getting characters up to 50 on max, which is what I'm doing right now. We're just gonna go ahead and do this with Tia, because she's gonna be the next one up. We already got Leon that way. We're gonna work on getting Tia. Tia is my character. I'm 100% starting with Tia. This playthrough made me completely on board with that. There's just nothing else but Tia at this point. To make sure I don't overcap right now, let's go in and we are gonna start it. EXP. Sure. You have to get to a point where I do this fast, but we don't even gotta watch it right now. Okay, and then we're out of here. Just let them go and do their thing. This is making sure I don't end up stamina cap, because there's no stamina overcap right now. That's one of the suggestions I'm gonna make, that we really should have a stamina overcap. That's just the quality of life, because sometimes life happens and you just can't come back. And being that the nature of gacha games, they kind of like want you to be anchored a little bit, like every 16 to 24 hours or something like that. I think it's shorter for this because we can't really upgrade this stamina count too much or too high right now. There's probably going to be things later on in the game that they haven't introduced that's going to allow that, but we do need a stamina overcap. Just so for the people who, like, some people have lives, they got kids, they got work, family, and all that type of stuff. They can't come back in time to be spending their stamina, so we're definitely going to need that. With that said, the next thing that happens once you get to the point of beating up this, I can't get the name of it. Once you get through Terramathon, obviously you have Doki Doki, which is not that hard. Then you have Aurora, which is not that hard as well. But the next most important thing that you should probably go for is the shells. And I will show you fighting Nightmare. I don't do it quick, obviously, but a win is a win. And again, this is the team. Literally, I'm just gonna when Global comes, this is the team I'm gonna probably minus Dorothy, because I wanted to do that with Sania, but I didn't get Sania until way later. I do have her now, but as you can see, level 1, because I just got her like a day ago. I didn't even bother max or anything else like this. I just let Dorothy rock with it. Not that Dorothy can't do it. Dorothy 100% can, but I just want Sania more so because Sania revives. So that's just is what it is, but not that Dorothy can't do it. Now this fight, the same thing applies and claws to slow her down a little bit. You want to focus one of the ads. And pretty much with both of these waves, because it's going to be the same thing. So they're both going to come with ads. And again, you just want to focus. So we got to this point without people getting messed up. You see the over shield on Tia. And then she heals, obviously, but she gets to do this. And we're going to end up taking that out. That one's going. Now we concentrate on the right. Right's down because of the AoE. Tia just doing her job. Boss is doing her job, slowing down the mob. Hacking in, like hacking success. And she's down, which is perfect on this cycle because now Tia is about to cycle into her dragon mother again. And Dorothy's gonna cycle into her healing. Amazing. Such an amazing character, and literally, like, the stronger she gets, the more unstoppable she gets. Because her weakness is actually how man, they both got wrecked. I just love this team. This team just works so good, like almost on like all content. Gonna be GG. Now the reason why this fight is so important is because you get two very strong shells from this fight. Obviously I can't do it fast yet, but as you guys can see right there, you get Twilight Knight in this, and you want to get the Twilight Knight that has the onslaught and the battle wheel on it, which it can't actually roll that, but this one happened to roll harvest, so I can't really use that. So that's probably gonna be used as food to level up a Twilight Knight that actually has it. And then you also get the Dazzler disc for the Dazzler event. You know, we pretty much got to do it twice and, you know, knock it out. Sadly, I can't do this fast because the team. I use this particular team just to make sure that I win, because they have, like, it's almost fail safe. Again, the stronger Tia gets and the more health Tia gets, the more unkillable the team gets, basically, because she's going to do a bunch of damage. She's going to shield and heal on top of what Dorothy does, and then she's going to actually go and go into the Dragon Mother form and then AoE on top of that, so that makes everything useful. But like I was saying, this fight is important because you get Twilight Knight right there, and you see the matrix available on the bottom right there is what I am going for, because I need the first symbol, which is onslaught, and the fourth one, which is battle wheel. I need that to roll into that so I can put that on my DPS, my main DPSs for the most part, and have them in a good state. You can also go for the speed as well. So if you want to go for like a speed and then on the third icon, then you can rock that as well. That's not bad either, to actually help out. But that's if you want to actually do that, because the speed units are probably better suited for Black Flag right there. So after the owner takes action, follows up with a main target of 120%, applying 2 turns plus speed to the owner, Animus, increasing their strike prep. So again, that's basically more so around their DPS. Or another good thing that you can actually do is put them with speed and Bramble. And Bramble is basically getting the strike back as like the speed lead and that type of stuff. Or you can put them with defense, which is the second slot, which makes them more tanky. So even if they do get hit and they don't go first, they'll survive. Up to you. Or you can go with health. if you want to go like a speed unit with health and stuff like that, because typically the speed characters are not supposed to be DPS characters to begin with. And then the third one, before the owner takes action applies 2 turn plus defense, and applies a 2-turn shield equal to 300% of the own defense owner to the ally with the lowest HP. Typically you're gonna want to put that on like your healer. Again, it says supporter as well. You could put it on the tank as well. It's not necessarily a bad thing to put it on like, you know, like Tia or something like that. Although I'm thinking I want kind of something else for Tia, but it's definitely not bad to put on her because she actually does have support capabilities as well. So it's up to you what you want to actually do with that. So from here, this is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna push all the way towards the end and get everything. Start trying to, you know, mess around with this. This is where they put like all the good stuff right here. You start to get to have the real fun. And I want to make it there before the end because I never actually did that. Like made it all the way towards the end. I got right before 50 and just kind of like fizzled out at that point. I was like, this doesn't count. But I want to do this particular update so I can see it, and then I can have my plans ready all the way through. You're looking at my team. I'm going to use a global. I'm 100% using that because why struggle when you can just win? That's just my opinion. No, it's not meta. I'm not trying to make this any type of meta. Don't go somewhere like the Scion show this is, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing what wins, basically, that I know is going to win and that I know I have control over the fight. I know that the stronger I get cost and faster that she gets, the more more turns she's going to take. I know that Leon is going to basically AoE damage everything when I get battle will on her. She's going to get an extra turn and just be cheesing with her shell and be super damaging. You can also put that on Messiah, who I also have now as well. I get to try that out. The more DPS damage that you get on him, the better he is. He's not good early game because you just don't have the gear to take full advantage of him yet. But Messiah is definitely good after you start getting stuff on him, like you start getting power on him. So I'm gonna start getting that crit up, probably like 70%, getting that attack up, so he gets to use his one a whole lot more with battle will. And you know, if he gets the defeat, he gets complete and just basically be invincible all the time. You can get him to that point. It just takes some gear and directed. He's a little bit gear hungry but once you get him to that point, he's really good. And he's really good boss damage, even with his just straight AoE right here. It actually does like really good damage because he just bypasses defense, stuff like that. Like he's really good on guild bosses too, like that, because he gets the invincibility. So the more so that you get that straight, and then you get to the point of being able to do all this, increase damage, then increases the breach, but makes the damage even more. Right, I didn't want to go that. Then you get more damage right here, and then when you get to level 5, even more damage right there. So, and then you can also get the shell pet that will decrease your cooldown. You have a chance to decrease your cooldown, so he'll basically be able to do this even faster, basically, and get the invincibility. So if you can get this cooldown to 3, that means that he will not be invincible only 1 round, basically. Like if you just get that, like you can somehow get that down, that's kind of busted. Yo, so like he'll do it, then he'll be invincible, then round 2 you have the opportunity with the shell to lower that cooldown. So that means the following round, he's going to do that skill again as long as he's alive and not getting stunned, basically. So it's pretty much that he's only going to have 1 round that he can be hit. That's gangster. That's absolutely gangster. So that's a little bit of a hindsight. We're going to do this again. Do I even have any? I do. Sure, I do it. Now, because again, we EXP farming, so we just letting that go. And that is the plans right there. So we'll knock out Dazzler Post real quick. And I do appreciate you guys. We're getting a lot of subs, we're getting a lot of views, obviously, on the videos. I really didn't anticipate that. I'm just playing. Like I'm just playing and showing people. People are liking that, you know, I'm just showing stuff and going through. And a lot of people have like tier list burnout and stuff like that, where they just want to see how somebody is just playing and what they're doing, and that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm not adhering to anything that any one person is saying. I'm just going through and doing it. In fact, I'm doing things differently this time than what I did last time. I have the videos on the channel, the playlist. You can go ahead and watch them, but I'm completely doing things differently this time. Like I'm actually using Dorothy and Tiamat this time because I used Sanya last time, and yeah, I can't remember. It definitely wasn't Tiamat. By the way, Tiamat makes the last stage that we're currently doing like a cakewalk. Like she blows up the last boss and the boss before the last boss. Like you could just go have some coffee, yo. Like that, it's funny. Anyway, so with that said, we do have some summons to actually do. We got 36, yo. We got 10 right here. Go ahead, because we already got Messiah, so it ain't matter. And we ain't get to do it right here, so bye. Okay. All right, so we got 36 right here. I'm gonna do 40. Just use the currency right here, see if we get any useful dupe. That is purple. That is nothing right there. You get the hint right away when they put the cartridge in and it turns gold. Purple again. Ooh. And we even got a dupe of her finally. Like, she took so long to actually come. Jesus. That's what she said. But, you know. Like purple again. Not a lot of purple this time. Alright. I think we have to store stuff now, too. Yeah, we do. Ooh, so I can even buy these now. Buy it again. Give me that. Thank you. You know, we can get some other characters up here, limit broken and stuff. I'll do one more for the road. Every time I do that. All right, so who is it? Another character that I can test out? Hopefully somebody I don't have. Okay. Give me Ling. Wow. Bruh. I'm actually flabbergasted. I actually called that. Now I gotta wait the 7 days now. That's lit. Amazingly lit. So now what's gonna happen is I love HSR too, Sabar. Play both games. You can play both games because why not? You can like two different things at the same time. People think you can't, but you can. It's perfectly healthy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish Tiamat. And then we got Ling to build now. I still think she, even though like she got nerfed a little bit because she don't got the speed, but that's alright because she's still the best healer in this game. Which that's amazing now that I got her. I should just start building her right away, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna finish Tia like I was planning to do, and then I'll go into building her. Yeah, give me all the goodies. Yeah, there's all the goodies. There's really nobody else I really want to summon right now. Check out guild stuff. Guild is plugging away. We're on the second one. Ooh, I can't wait to actually. Oh, we're back to this now because it reset. Yeah, we're back to this now. I actually want to build Ling and then get her in here just to see how she would work with this. also figure out what I want to do with her, because I actually never had her long. I got her like again like at the end of last beta, so I never got to test her and that well and have that much fun with using her as a character. So this time around, we're gonna try to do that and see what happens. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Obviously, we're just gonna keep plugging along, keep doing our thing out here. Also interesting enough, got Rahu, got Butin right here, Miss PvP goddess herself. Hey, level 35. Oh, PvP goddess right here. And got some stuff. I gotta worry about cost too. Poor cost is gonna have to stay at 5-star for right now. She's probably gonna be like, I'm getting disrespected. And Messiah definitely gonna be like, I'm getting disrespected. Ultimately, by the end, they're all gonna be maxed anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's what it is. Catch you guys next video. It's probably gonna be the first video that you see on Monday, so happy Monday. And for the most part, I hope everybody's still chilling and playing. I'm just gonna do my best to show the game and keep pushing content so I can show you the content and how I get through it. Later. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.